Can I ask you for a huge favor? Don't waste another year. Every January, millions of people make resolutions. By February, most of them quit. Not because they lack desire, but because their biology, environment, and systems are misaligned with what they say they want. People don't fail for lack of motivation. They fail for lack of structure. Let me show you what I mean. Let me give you a perfect example. You want to save money, but you never automate the transfer, so you drift. You want to date your spouse, but you never schedule the dinner or book the babysitter. You want to get in shape, but when your favorite temptation shows up, you fold, not once, but often enough to erase the progress you've made. There's almost always a gap between what you say you want and what your daily behaviors prove you value. For over 25 years, I have worked with people who have genuinely wanted to change. They really want to change. Good people, faith-driven people, highly motivated people. And I have seen the same pattern over and over again. Great intentions, but poor strategy. James Clear from Atomic Habits says that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. My friend, poor strategy, minimal planning, excuses that quietly protect comfort. So the question becomes simple. How do we make 2026 different? As a matter of fact, how do we make it amazing? In this video, I'm gonna give you a simple, repeatable framework you can use to finally align your faith, your health, and your daily habits. This is not hype. This is not willpower. This is structure. If you apply it, your goals stop being aspirational and start becoming inevitable. Let me introduce you to the goal framework, okay? Goal means God honors applied labor. Remember it, okay? Faith that does not move your feet does not move outcomes. A goal by itself is just a marker. It tells you what you want, but it does not get you there. Most people stop at intention. That's where change dies. Every goal must be attached to a behavior. Otherwise, it's just a wish, okay? Example, I wanna lose 25 pounds, JT. That means nothing without behaviors. Power, walking 3 times or 5 times a week, that gets the ball rolling. Grocery shopping and meal prepping, avoiding restaurants during your reset phase, for example, when you're just getting started is important. Setting alarms for key actions, waking up early enough to be proactive, keeping lines of communication with your coach or accountability partner. These things are going to get you where you want to go. No behavior means no transformation. Every goal must be attached to a new identity. You cannot solve a problem with the same mindset that you created it, said Einstein. Instead of asking, what do I need to do? Ask, who do I need to become in order to accomplish XYZ goal? Then start doing what aligns with that particular identity, that person that you've created, that persona that you've created. By the way, that identity must honor God, and you must believe it is possible for you to achieve your goals, to bring your goals to fruition. Remember this, behavior follows belief. Every goal must be supported by an environment that gives it oxygen, okay? You have to be in an environment that's gonna support your goals. You wanna remove temptations, reduce friction, eliminate visual and emotional triggers that work against you. You can be the most disciplined person in the world, but if the Cocoa Pebbles are still above your fridge, it's not gonna happen, right? You gotta remove those things, get those things out of the way. Then add cues that reinforce who you are becoming. Buy a treadmill. Keep your sneakers by the door. All these things are gonna remind you of being physically active. Please remember that your environment is either training you or tempting you. No meaningful goal succeeds in isolation, okay? These things are all connected. Every goal needs a third-party, unbiased, paid accountability structure. This is not where I pitch you, okay? I'm simply saying that you need that discomfort of showing up and telling someone what you've done and what you haven't done. That accountability is huge. This is not about encouragement, not cheerleading or oversight. Accountability collapses excuses and accelerates results. Your instructions must be very clear as well, okay? You have to know where you're going, or your execution will be sloppy. Here's how clarity works in our system. Before I show you exactly the 3 phases of our program and how to actually add that so that procrastination gets out of the way and you never deal with this yo-yo dieting idea again, I wanna break things down for you and show you how we teach our members how to stay consistent, how to stay accountable, how to show up every day as the best version of themselves, okay? Before I do that, I'd like to invite you to a free strategy call. This is not a pitch, no pressure. It's simply about clarity, okay? I wanna show you exactly how we work in our system, and if we're a good fit, great. If not, no worries, you'll walk away with a ton of clarity. I'll leave the link down below for you. Okay, let me show you the 3 phases of the EYB plan and how this all breaks down. So phase 1 is called reset, phase 2 is called reboot, and phase 3 is called excel. This structure of the 3 phases are structured and designed to help you reach your goals by focusing on the plan rather than relying on motivation. Okay? Motivation fades, structure is consistent. So in reset, we focus on low carb, high protein, and healthy fats. This retrains your palate, lowers dopamine dependency, and simplifies decision. Phase 2, reboot, introduces carb cycling. This teaches you how to manage insulin in real life situations. Excel is a maintenance phase. This is where we move into intuitive eating with structure. This is also the place where we incorporate freedom, right? With guardrails. We use the 80-20 approach, which is amazing. It keeps you consistent and you still have freedom around food, okay? It's important to have clarity because clarity reduces decision fatigue. Decision fatigue oftentimes kills that consistency. We tell our members that if they want this to get, traction and have consistency, these pillars are non-negotiable, okay? So these are the pillars that are gonna get you to where you wanna go. If you have a pen and a paper, jot these down because these are powerful. Even though they're super simple, they are powerful. Sleep 7 to 8 hours consistently a night. Sleep is so important. Otherwise, you're gonna rise cortisol. Cortisol is a stress response hormone and it is not helpful for weight loss. 2, you wanna grocery shop and meal prep on the same day, right? You wanna piggyback off of those habits. 3, create alarms for what matters and what is easily forgotten. 4, attend at least 2 of our educational webinars per month. Those are huge. That's where we do community. So many great things happen in those webinars. Minimize restaurant outings. Okay, restaurants are in the business of bringing you back. So every time you go into those environments, you are highly tempted, okay? You wanna build that strength, that consistency before you go into those environments. And we show you how to do that as well. Spend 15 minutes daily in devotional time. You're probably thinking, what does my devotional time have to do with my nutrition? Well, when we are spiritually strong, we are strong in our discipline. We are strong in all the things that we do. And so you want to stay consistent with your devotional time. You want to be in communion with God so that he can actually help you and keep you centered. You want to keep key scriptures accessible. This is the way to fight temptation. Guys, we can't fight temptation with our own words. Jesus used scripture and you should too. Schedule a monthly coach check-in. We tell our members all the time, hey, keeping lines of communication open is huge. Submit honest diagnostic questions even when they're uncomfortable. Every week we have these diagnostic questions and we say face the music regardless of what happened that week. Let us know so that we can course correct. Never disconnect physical goals from your spiritual disciplines. Remember, the way we eat, taming our hunger, proactively moving our physiology is a spiritual discipline, and there's no need to disconnect that from your other spiritual disciplines. Your body and spirit are not separated systems, they are integrated. You can use this framework that I just mentioned here for any goal, your health, your finances, marriage, any of the goals that you're trying to achieve fall under the framework that I just taught you. And that's why I absolutely love this framework. I know that if you put it into action, you're gonna see incredible results, not just in your fitness, but in your overall life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, this video here, you're absolutely going to love. I'll talk to you guys soon. May the Lord bless you and keep you.